What's up, everybody, to the Crypto Mindset channel? This is the No BS channel where we talk things crypto, trading crypto, investing in crypto. Today, I'm doing an experiment. I want to see how many people of you are looking at this gem. Okay, this is a gem we have traded in the membership, just one trade because I was a bit too late to it. Okay, and you need to bear with me until I will tell you the name. Okay, but we traded it. We made 40% in like 4 hours. 40% in 4 hours. This coin has huge volume to it. It's a new coin, okay? It's from the AI sector, and specifically its type of AI agents, something quite extraordinary, I would say. But besides being interesting on the sector side, the price action of it was ferocious, something you don't see that much. And because of that, I do believe this has a potential. And remember, this is not financial advice, this is for educational purposes only. So smash the like button for us, for the algorithm to throw it away through the ether, to make sure everyone, as much as people as possible, see it. Okay, so ferocious, breakout, move, new coin, all the things that you want to see in something that might be a winner in the next move up on Bitcoin, all right? And I'm talking about the one and only, you probably never heard about it, it's a gem. As we always do in the Crypto Mindset channel, we try to bring you gems, okay, with actual potential and not gems that have already kind of died and they are in their back end, okay, of the price action. This is actually new and it's on the front end of it. And I'm talking about drum, ladies and gentlemen, give it to me, about FLOCK, FOLCK, ladies and gentlemen. This is, they say, not your not your keys, not your AI. I think that's something, that's how they call it. Anyway, this is the Bybit chart. You can see the average volume, okay, is 86 million solely on the perpetuals of Bybit, okay. This I've seen traded above 200 million, okay, on this day over here. This was above 200 million dollar average volume, okay, on this specific day. This was amazing. Actually, I missed the first entry. This was a breakout from a neglect phase, okay. All this was a neglect phase. You had horizontal resistance here, horizontal resistance here. It broke out, actually came back down, but then broke out for real, and that was an amazing trade. Now, that's not the trade we took. I saw it breaking out. Thank you to one of my members. Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Jason. Okay, shout out to Jason, of course. And then we enter the trade. And I want to make sure that you guys see the trade, because you know how I'm all about making sure that um you know I walk the walk and don't just talk the talk. This was a trade from 4 days ago. This is the picture. It's a bit too small, so I enlarged it over here. You can see this was an, I needed to act fast. This was on the hourly chart. Usually I do only on the daily, but you can see this was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful move from the 22.25 area. Okay, we had a stop loss, like always. Look, always stop loss. Stop with the BS. If you're not trading with stop losses, you are doomed. You're probably going to get stopped out. Not stopped out, you're going to lose your money because you're not stopped out in time. By the way, don't you know that losses work geometrically against you? A 10% loss means you need 11% gain to get back to break even. A 20% loss means you need 25% gain to go to break even. Sounds good, okay? What about the next one? A 50% loss needs 100% gain to get back to break even, and a 90% loss, which will happen to you if you don't use stop losses, needs a 900% gain to get back to break even. Anyways, this was the trade. Let's go back to the chart because I want to see what a chart, how this looks like. This is not it. Come on. This is it. If you go to the hourly, as you can see quite easily, it was over here, the 22.25. And as you can see, in just 4 hours, we made 40%. We took at least 3 to 4 take profits, which means almost everything, and then it was out. Beautiful trade, okay? Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because you need to understand that I'm a professional trader. I know how to trade and invest in the markets, okay? in and out, know how to take profits. I know how to have precise entries. And B, I want to make sure to understand that I'm not the person on YouTube that is a YouTuber. Yes, I like to entertain if I'm fun. I don't think I'm funny too much. My partners see I'm much funnier than I am. But some geeks like me, maybe I can crack up a laugh. Okay. But educational purpose, for sure, I want to teach you and for you to understand that I can help you in your journey because most of you do not know anything about what you're doing. You're relying on luck. You're gambling your money away, and I want to stop that odd behavior of people whew, throwing money away because they watched on YouTube someone telling them, buy Caspa, buy bread. Ooh." That's not how professionals do it. So why are you doing it in a manner that you think is right? It's not right. Okay. You want to gamble, it is a gamble. Okay. So I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to give value. That's what I'm trying. Okay. If you want, perfect. Smash the like, cook it. If you don't, I have no way other to help you. What am I saying here? Okay. Getting back. I believe FLOCK can be a big leader. Yes, we've been talking about ZBCN that really showed strength, but it's not the only one. Look at this. This from the stage one breakout over here made 120%. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yes, ZBCN moves stronger. We believe in ZBCN. ZBCN as well as a smaller market cap. I believe at least by volume wise, this was trading like a bigger volume. Maybe I'm wrong on market cap, but the volume on flow was much bigger. Okay, but both have potential. You don't need to fall in love with just one. I fell in love with ZBCN, even though I fell in love, it doesn't mean I bought it. I'm waiting for a precise entry. Okay, and I'm falling in love with FLOCK because I think it's really, in the beginning of what might be a potential huge move up. So, anyways, this is an attempt for me to see how many people out there, okay, are looking at FLOCK, just like we've saw that a lot of people are looking at ZBCN, which that was lovely to see. I want to see all the amount of people we can get here on FLOCK. Let's see. Let's see. The more people that see this video, the more I understand that this has even more potential. Okay. Now, just to make sure that you leave with a smile, I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at for a potential trade on flow. Okay. I am not buying right now. I never buy mid-air. Okay. What I do is I want to wait for a continuation of this breakout. Okay. This was the breakout. As we said, it made a 120% move in 2 days. Now it's moving sideways. I want this to create, let's call it pennant. Okay. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of sell. This is actually kind of a horizontal pennant. Okay, it's not a diagonal pennant. I think it's called. But and it's okay if it builds like this for me. Beautiful. Okay, you can call it the flag. I don't care. But if it can build this for 2 weeks, let's call it better. 3 weeks even better. Then boom, break out for a continuation trade. This is what I'm going to hone into. By the way, same thing on any other coin. I trade a repeatable pattern, something that I know has edge to it. In this case, it's a momentum edge, it's a breakout edge, and the edge is tilted in my favor once we have a beautiful sideways action and a breakout from that sideways action. Just for the sake of it, let's measure from peak to trough so far 39%, so normal. If it's below 30, I love it even more, but 39% is okay. In crypto, sometimes you get even 60% retrace, build, and then continuation, and it's okay. Anyways, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, so anywhere within this space, I need it to happen. I'm going to look for maybe an earlier entry if I can. If not, I'm going to look for some sort of an entry above this level, but I need it to be professional. I need it to be precise. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only and for entertainment. If you had some life with me, if you had some laughs with me, and maybe you learned something, a free way to support me, cook the like, comment in the section below, tell me what you think, push the bell notification because you don't want to miss videos we make on real trades. Sometimes we do it live. Okay, so push the bell notification. And if you want to invest in yourself, you are tired of round tripping your money, you're tired of following boys on YouTube that tell you, oh, buy this and buy that with no real strategy, just by telling you that, oh, I feel that this is good. Oh, but I read the newspaper. And each time you see that they say the same things, they don't have a repeatable action, they don't have good decision making, repeatable decision making, they don't have anything that sounds professional or like an edge. Okay, maybe they sound funny, maybe they sound charismatic, but they don't have the professional thing. Okay, they just have the charismatic thing. Stop doing what they're doing and invest in your own knowledge. Okay, how can you do that? Easy. Okay, what you need to do is just to get into our page, as I said. Okay, where is that? 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 Here it is. Okay, this is our WAP. As I said, this was the trade. Okay, we have many trades happening. Not many. Well, I trade between 5 to 15 trades a month, CM a bit more. But what you need to do is you just need to, you know, choose any of these ones that you can have. Um, any of these ones. My VIP, and if you have over $100,000 account, the elite VIP is for you. We made it for people that have big accounts but don't know what they're doing. Million and above, what are you doing? You need to be in the elite, okay? Any VIP, anything, just choose anything. Go to the WAP, link in the description, link in the comment, go invest in yourself, because you see that we in our channel, we do the same things over and over and over. We actually know what we do. Okay, are we perfect? No. Do we have crystal balls? No. We have crystal bald head, maybe, but we don't have any crystal ball. We don't know the future. But what we do know is that we have a skill set, and we utilize this skill set for our own benefit to build a beautiful lifestyle. Me, my wife, CM, and you know what he likes. If you watch our lives, you know what he likes and you know what I like. Okay, so hey, I invite you, come join. It's a Friday. Have a beautiful weekend. Until next time, no edge, no trade. Cheers.